Yes, sir. We're back again. Back again. Today is Friday. I've been in the gym a lot. Been trying to go light at the gym. I'm very good at listening to my body when I go into my gym mode, which I just realized the biggest thing holding me back from being like this, and the biggest thing holding me back from being sober was being in the relationship that was so toxic and negative, which is really sad because I loved my girlfriend very much. But when it creates an environment like that, it pulled me away from the things that made me strong and made me myself, and slowly pulled me back to a chaotic thing. And that's what I'm starting to realize. And yeah, this week has been very all over the place, right? Like very emotionally. Like I've had days where I broke down, just the realization that just something beautiful or something that I cared about. I cared about this relationship, I cared about this person. It's over, but I know the universe has a good plan for me, and I know the universe has a good plan for her, and I wish her all the best. And so she spewed a lot of negativity at the end of the relationship. She really tried to come for my character and say really mean things. And I know she was just hurt. But I was thinking about that a lot too, where I was just like, damn, I said mean things when we fought, but I never said mean shit just because. I was like, damn. I was like, I love you still. And it is what it is. But yeah, this is kind of the week wrap up. This whole video is going to be very all over the place, and it's because I'm just trying to figure this shit out, man. I've been, dealing with this breakup. I mean, what is today? Today is the 23rd. Today is the 23rd. So what did I do this week? I cleaned out my car. I insulated my RV drain pipes. I went to the gym a bunch. I meal prepped. I cleaned up my house a little bit more, starting to look a little bit better in here. I got this whole dinette pretty much cleared off, and I just making progress on my things that I need to make progress on. I did that debt consolidation program, which is really nerve wracking because it's kind of a gamble. I didn't read the fine print before I signed the thing, but it's basically I'm basically gonna stop paying my credit cards, and they're gonna argue that hey, we'll take over his debt, and the credit card companies could just be like, nah, and then I gotta pay both of them. So fucking fingers crossed on that one. And that's pretty much the only negative of the week, I'd say. Everything else has been pretty much growing and improving. I ordered chainsaws this week because I'm gonna clear a quarter acre for this old lady. I gotta go fix heat pump on the roof of my local movie theater. I got that for my company as a job. I'm very excited about that, and just things are moving forward, and I'm becoming more comfortable being alone, which has God, the universe. That is what this to me. This is all just that. It's oh, wow, I get so enthralled with other people and so excited to be around other people. I completely neglect myself, and I don't stand up for my boundaries. I don't stand up for myself and self-respect at all when I'm around other people. And I've had this lesson repeat itself with so many friend groups and so many partners in my life that it's just fuck, okay, I'll try again. And it's what I haven't tried at all on is myself. And that's basically what I got to do is I got to just focus on me, and I got to be the best version of myself. I can't let this shit keep going, is what it is, just trying to be the best version of myself. Slowly but surely. I still have a lot to do, but yeah, this is just an update. More to come in the following weeks. I mean, it's what, 12 degrees outside right now, and we're expecting a foot of snow tomorrow, and I'm in this fucking RV, so a little bit slowed down on the progress. But once winter's over, I have a bunch of I gotta fix up the RVs outside. I gotta do my motorcycles. That shit's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be working on trading more as this side work starts to get out. But mainly this month, a victory in my book by February 1st. A victory in my book is just healing from this breakup, getting in the gym more, getting more of a healthy routine. I haven't touched nicotine, weed, caffeine, alcohol. I've had coffee, but no energy drinks. Weed, alcohol, nicotine, caffeine, cocaine, none this month. So still good on that path. Still having some lulls as far as dopamine, but yeah. And I also ordered a Bloom card, which is supposed to block out social media. So we'll see how that goes. Just trying to be the best version of myself this year, for me and not for anyone else. Not because I want Shorty back, or not because I'm trying to impress my friends, or not. I'm not trying to do any of that. I don't really have anyone to see, guys, look, I'm great. I don't care anymore. And I realized that I put all of those people who don't care about my success before I put myself. And no wonder my life got so fucking turned upside down, dude. Straight up. And I still have a lot of great friends. I want to attest to that. I do have great friends, but like the silence of going from like being around all my whole friend group and Shorty all the time, like every day, people are like, "Yo, what are you doing today? What are you doing today?" And now it's just a lot of nothing and a lot of silence. And for me, I've always been somebody who has to have people around. So this is new to me. Still figuring it out. This video might be kind of long, but we're figuring out YouTube still. We're trying to document the progress. We're trying to be honest about our feelings and just be good people. So I'm rooting for you. I hope you guys have a good rest of your month. Let's try and do something cooler next video. I'll try and come up with something cool. Maybe like a live stream turned into like a chopped up video, or just something more entertaining. Because I know that this can be a little boring, but I think it's good to establish like a repertoire with my audience that like we're starting from the bottom and working our way up. And like it's okay to do that, and you don't have to feel bad for not having it all together.